Top of the key for three! Splash! Big time three. Here comes Vice driving inside. Stolen, picked up by Samantha Marks. Oh, man, he made it happen!
Welcome to the Coca-Cola pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, the historic rivalry is renewed as the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays host the Knox Lady Redskins the night before Thanksgiving. This is Indiana High School basketball. With us tonight, breaking things down, special guest Ben Anderson and sports analyst Chris McGowan. Hey, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is KVB's WKVI Sports. To the nest of North Judson, Indiana 46366. Happy Thanksgiving. We're back for more. Set to continue a new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. Well, as we get ready for our fifth basketball broadcast of the season, we have seen both of these teams in action, as well as talk with both head coaches, of course, on the Saturday Sports Line. That's head coach Whitney Combs of the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays and head coach Rob Kruger of the Knox Lady Redskins. We look at the Lady Jays head coach Whitney Combs. She enters her third season at the helm. The Jays started their 2025-2026 campaign on the road against Rochester. They unfortunately fell 50-27. They then followed that up with another tough loss, this time at home to Rensselaer Central, 59-49, and then on November 12th they traveled to South Central and picked up their first win of the season, 50-44. Then on the 15th we saw them take on another one of their cross-county rivals in the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. The Lady Jays won that game in the Den, 57-49. Last Thursday they lost at home here in the nest to Couts, 51-37, as the Lady Jays come into tonight's Turkey Eve matchup at 2-3 on the year and 1-0 in Hoosier North Athletic Conference play. No stats listed online at this time, this early on in the season, but we do know the Jays offense is averaging 44 points per game and their defense is allowing 50.6. We go courtside to check in with Chris McGowan, who has all the inside information. Chris, interesting matchup tonight, but first off, happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving to you as well.
I'm starving. Are you hungry?
I'm always hungry. Look at me.
Well, we talked about it. You know, the one downside to having great football seasons is this doesn't get the night that we all remember, the boys and girls doubleheader, where it is a packed gymnasium. And it doesn't take away from tonight. There are a lot of people here. But, man, the night before Thanksgiving battle between these two teams, it's one everyone seems to remember, especially if they're from the area.
Oh, yeah, it's for sure. And, talk about the success of both football teams. It's great for Stark County, but like you said, it does take away from this night a little bit. But still, these girls are going to play hard, and bragging rights on the line until they meet again.
Well, we will have Superintendent Dr. Ben Anderson of South Central Community School Corporation join us shortly. But give us your thoughts, Chris, while we have you, about the Lady J start this season. A little tough at some points.
Yeah, they've been battling injuries here early on, but again, it's early, getting the kinks, working the kinks out here. But again, we saw them against Oregon Davis and put together a good game, a 9-point win there. We saw Kaylin Tunis go off for 28 in that game, hit 7 threes. But again, battling the injury bug here, so hopefully they get healthy and here in the next week or two and are able to get this season on the track that they think they need to be.
Well, I know a year ago you joined us for this broadcast in Knox. Fast forward a year later, we're unfortunately not going to be in Indianapolis like we were last year, Chris. That was quite a spectacular weekend for us. I know we were so close again this year, but man, we have been lucky to piggyback off of what you said from our area football teams. But we go ahead and turn the page and look at the Knox Lady Redskins. Head coach Rob Kruger is in his first year as the man in charge. He is no stranger to the coaching world. He actually had time as the boys head coach at Knox for 7 seasons from 2015 to 2022 and is now back in the game just a few short years later. The Lady Redskins started their season beating Morgan Township 43-34 at home. They then fell to conference foe, the Oregon Davis Lady Cats, 39-28. They traveled to West Central on the 11th and lost 56-41. 2 days later, in the midst of a 5-game road trip, they fell to Tippy Valley 67-35. And then on the 15th, they took on a good Rensselaer Central team, falling 63-20. We saw them last week take on the South Central Lady Satellites and fall 43-33 to end the 5-game road stretch. Last Thursday, they hosted John Glenn and fell 43-23 as they started another road trip segment to their season in the nest the night before Thanksgiving, sitting at 1-6 on the year and 0-2 in Indiana Northern State Conference play. Correction, I think I said Oregon Davis is a conference opponent. That is incorrect. They were the cross-county foe, the Oregon Davis Lady Cats. The conference opponent I meant to mention was Tippy Valley and then John Glenn, and that is how they are 0-2 in the Indiana Northern State Conference play. Wanted to make that correction. Leading the Lady Redskins in the scoring department is the junior Riley Taylor, averaging 12.8 points per game. Right behind her is Jayla Patrick, averaging 8.2 points per game. And then Serenity Nava rounds out the top three with 3.3 points per game. Leading the team in rebounds is Jayla Patrick, averaging 6 per game. Riley Taylor leads the team in steals, averaging 2.7 snags per game. And Serenity Nava leads in assists with 2.3 dimes per game. The Lady Redskins offense is averaging 31.9 points per game, and their defense is allowing 49.3. Coach, it looks like the Lady Redskins are still adjusting to the new season. What are your thoughts on them at this point in time, Chris?
You know, they started off the season with an impressive win over Morgan Township. I think Morgan Township, that might be their only loss. So there's definitely potential there. Again, it's just a feeling out process. Coach Kruger being a new coach and, getting these girls to buy into what he believes and how the game should be played. And, they show signs of being really, really good. It's just that consistency that he's looking for right now. But, again, the potential's there. They just got to believe in the system and believe in themselves.
Well, we are expecting another historic Turkey Eve broadcast this evening of IHSAA girls basketball rivalry action. We certainly appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show. Taste the feeling. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
Hey, thanks, JT. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We appreciate them supporting local high school sports and helping continue this tradition on KVV's WKVI. We are lucky to say no injuries to report, as that is your Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report. Stay tuned. We will hear from Rob Kruger, the Lady Redskins, and Whitney Combs of the Lady Blue Jays after the break. That's in the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible healthcare experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
Let's talk with the coaches on the Ancilla College Coaches Corner with Mitch Columbi.
Welcome into the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking with head coach of the Knox Lady Redskins, Rob Kruger. Good to see you again, Coach. Happy Thanksgiving. You come into this night before Thanksgiving battle against the Lady Jays of North Judson. What do you know about them?
Well, they're having a fine season so far, and they're a team that gets after it, and defensively they're going to create a lot of problems for us. I expect them to pressure us 84 feet and try to get after us early and try to impose their will on us early, and hopefully we're up to the challenge.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit on the Saturday Sports Line this past weekend, was turning the ball over. Do you expect them to maybe tighten things up tonight when it comes to turnovers?
I mean, looking at it from the other side, that's what I would do as an opposing coach. I would test us early. Hopefully our girls have learned from previous games and what works and what doesn't work, and hopefully we start to figure some things out.
Coach, I appreciate your time. Happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
I'm talking with head coach of the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays. It is Whitney Combs. Coach, first off, happy Thanksgiving. You come into this night before Thanksgiving battle against the Knox Lady Redskins. What do you know about them coming in?
Records aside, they're going to come in, they're going to play scrappy, they're going to be hard on defense. We just got to come out and play our game.
Yeah, is there anything in particular you've been working on in practice you want to see translate to the floor tonight?
Limiting our turnovers and winning the rebound battle. We've been stressing that the past couple games. So we hope to see that here tonight.
Message to Blue Jay Nation here at home.
Hey, Wednesday night before Thanksgiving, come out and support these girls at the Nest.
Happy Thanksgiving, Coach.
Thank you, you too.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
All right, as we get set for Indiana High School girls basketball Turkey Eve action, what are your keys to the game, your Surf Internet keys to the game as a Knox Lady Redskin, Coach?
Take care of the basketball. Last year in this contest, they had 30-plus turnovers, so and it was still kind of a tight basketball game. It wasn't a runaway victory for the Lady Jays, so they take care of the basketball and get more shot attempts up. I like their chances.
Surf Internet keys to the game for the Lady Jays.
You got to flip that. You got to create turnovers. And then once you create the turnovers, you got to be able to convert those turnovers into points, which is something they weren't able to do in last year's contest. So, again, I think rebounding for both teams tonight is going to be key. And who takes care of the basketball?
Surfing the night before Thanksgiving, as that is our Surf Internet keys to the game. Our LAP Waste starting lineups are next. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Fiber internet plans start as low as $30 a month with AutoPay when you switch to Surf. The holidays means more guests, more devices, and more reasons to get blazing fast fiber internet. With Surf, you get all the speed you need, plus perks that never expire. Free installation, no contracts, unlimited data, and price lock for life. Surf Fiber Internet, local service with perks that never expire. Visit surfinternet.com. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas.
It's time for the LAP Waste starting lineups.
For the Lady Redskins of Knox, Indiana, starting at point guard is Serenity Nava. The 2 guard is Riley Taylor. Starting small forward is Jayla Patrick. At the 4 is Presley Messer. And at the 5 is Elise Wolf. For the Lady Jays of North Judson, Indiana, starting at point guard is Avery Johnston. The 2 guard is Kaylin Tunis. Starting small forward is Charlotte Abord. At the 4 is Macy Morrow. And at the 5 is Annabelle Kennedy. That is our KVB, our LAP Waste starting lineups, as we will be back to get set for tip-off. Hey, you are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. It's our family serving your family.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Happy Thanksgiving from the nest of North Judson-San Pierre in North Judson, Indiana. We welcome you to broadcast number 5 of our Indiana high school basketball season between the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays and the Knox Lady Redskins. Hello again, everyone. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. You can stay up to speed on local high school sports in this area by following us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. You can listen to us on your phone. Just go to one of our social media sites I mentioned and tap the link on our page. We are literally in the palm of your hand. Well, we are proud to let you know the public address announcer tonight in the nest is Nathan Radke. The scoreboard operator is Dave Altman. In charge of the official scorebook is Missy Hensley for the Jays and Ron Kukula for the Knox Redskins. A shout out to Ron Kukula. So glad he's back in action. Of course, he's been out for a few weeks. Glad he's doing well. Our officials for this evening are Jimmy Arnett, John Hampton, who I wanted to make sure and note, it is not the John Hampton from Knox that now teaches at North Judson. This is a John Hampton from South Bend, I'm being told by Athletic Director Mike Sharkozy. So for the listeners at home, it is a different John Hampton. And then John, you'll have to correct me on this one.
Walcheski
is is part of the officiating crew with us this evening. Courtside, getting all the inside information, is sports analyst Chris McGowan. And with us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play, we are honored to have South Central School Superintendent Dr. Ben Anderson on the call. Happy Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
Coach.
happy Thanksgiving to you guys, too. Thanks for having me tonight.
Oh, this is going to be fun. How did things go for your nephew's game?
Good. They ended up winning. They got a conference win against Morgan Township, so I was happy for that, and made a nice trip down here. It's a beautiful evening, a little chilly.
It is a little chilly.
But it's nice and warm here in the nest, and expecting some great basketball tonight.
You've had some good luck in the nest during your time as head coach of South Central.
Yeah, we had some good ones. We had some heartbreakers too, though, and it's a tough place to play.
It is, but it's a fun place.
Absolutely.
Well, we're standing by for our national anthem before we send it down to Nathan Radke.
Got the A+ officiating group tonight.
That's what you said.
Yeah,
so
the group out of South Bend, and I don't know what you think, Chris, but I'd rank these guys in my top 5 crews. They're outstanding.
Yeah, pretty good crew, and we call he's the original John Hampton. That's what we say here at North Judson.
I don't know. I think your John Hampton might have him in age. trying to say that politically correct.
I actually remember this John Hampton officiating back when I used to coach here at Judson.
Well, let's turn things over to PA announcer Nathan Radke for our national anthem.
Performed by Mr. Jimmy Arnett. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the whole of the
Well, that was quite amazing here in the nest. Jimmy Arnett, part of the officiating crew tonight, fellas. That might have been one of the better ones I've heard.
He does it all. Yeah, I hear him sing all the time. He's got a great voice, too.
Boy, what a treat that was, Chris.
Yeah, it's something Jimmy's been known for, and there was a time where he actually couldn't do it. Didn't think he was going to be able to do it anymore. Freak accident. He was umpiring a softball game and got hit in the throat by a bat.
Oh, my gosh.
And a baseball bat, softball bat. And they didn't know if he was ever going to be able to sing again, so it's nice to see him back taking the mic up before a game.
Wow. Well, every morning we do remind you to join Rich Wallman on the WKVI Morning Show Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central. Catch local news as well for our area with Kankakee Valley Broadcasting News reporters Rusty Nixon and Becca Shepard. You can catch our stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. Tonight's tip-off is brought to you in part by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac. We also appreciate them being the sponsor for the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week Award given out each week on the Saturday Sports Line. That's the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We go live every Saturday throughout the school year at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and WKVI.com, streaming throughout the world. No Saturday Sports Line this weekend. We're taking the weekend off for Thanksgiving, so don't worry. We will be back the following Saturday. That is December 6th. So we're very excited to have the week off, but we're here with you tonight for our historic night before Thanksgiving broadcast as the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays host the Knox Lady Redskins. Mitch Columbia along with Chris McGowan, who's courtside. We also have Dr. Ben Anderson on the call. We're so glad he's back for more. We did the game last week against the South Central Lady Satellites, hosted the Knox Lady Redskins. Tight ball game up until the fourth quarter, and the Satellites pulled away.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how Knox comes out of the gates here. They got a couple really nice young ladies on their team, and I was especially impressed with Serenity Nava and how well she took care of the ball for Knox against the Lady Satellites. But Presley Messer and Riley Taylor as well were both significant contributors in that loss to South Central. I'm not quite as familiar with the Lady Blue Jays, but certainly am with Shiloh DeBoard, as she's a former Morgan Township player. So we played against her in the PCC before she came down to Judson.
So our web printing and JT Shirt Shack tip is up and away, and the Lady Redskins will control the possession first. It's Serenity Nava over to Presley Messer, far side of the floor. Finds Elise Wolf, swings it around the world from Jayla Patrick to Riley Taylor. Back to Nava up top, then over to Presley Messer. Little Turkey Eve action here. Riley Taylor hits the baseline. It'll be the first turnover of the night, something head coach Rob Kruger said he wanted to tighten up on.
Yeah, that was something we discussed quite a bit, against the Satellites for Knox as well. And, just talking about fundamentals and doing the little things right, making your layups, not turning it over. And I suspect those will be important tonight against the Lady Jays as well.
The Jays have it. It's Shiloh DeBoard back out to Kennedy. Swings it near side. It's Kaylin Tunis from 17 feet. Nothing but net.
Yeah, Tunis is a special player. We had a season-ending loss to Judson, a couple years back, and she kicked our butt. She's a really good player.
Now on the other end of the floor, the Redskins have it. It's Nava getting inside. Good defense from DeBoard. Rebounded by her, and here come the Lady Jays. She'll find Tunis, far corner, driving baseline. Split the defenders. A foul will be called on the floor. No, they're going to call a travel here. Tough situation.
Got herself too deep on the baseline right there in the double team by the Redskins and turned it over.
Yeah, I agree with that call as well. Probably just a little bit too much there.
So the Redskins will cross half court. It's Nava getting it over to Jayla Patrick.
Nice.
Then inside to Presley Messer. And the shrill of the whistle will be a quick timeout for the Lady Jays as the Redskins tie it up 2-2. And that's something that the Redskins wanted to get better at, too, was getting the ball in the bucket and scoring along with their opponents. And they're giving a little urgency here in this one early on.
Well, they're going to have some urgency now after getting a butt chewing by Coach Combs. She is not happy right there.
She called the quick timeout.
And rightfully so. I mean, I don't know how you leave someone completely wide open under the basket. Credit to Knox for finding her.
Now, what are you hearing down there, Chris?
Yeah, it was miscommunication. Some girls were playing zone, some girls were playing man-to-man, so she got their attention real quick and asked them, what are we in? So they all kind of looked at each other.
Not real sure.
Yeah.
So here
you can tell, obviously, giving up that easy layup.
So the Lady Jays have it out of the timeout. It's Tunis over to Morrow, top of the key at the volleyball line. Entry pass to Avery Johnston. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Skins. Johnston started the season with a minor injury. We're glad to see her back out on the court because she's very important to this Lady J team.
Tunis gives them another ball handler and another shooter.
Tunis to take it out underneath her own basket. Kicks it up top. This is Charlotte aboard to Annabelle Kennedy to the far corner. Tunis, 3-ball, no good, hits the rim, and it'll be rebounded by Nava, who pushes it forward to Riley Taylor. Here come the Lady Skins. Taylor has it, picks up her dribble to the near corner. Elise Wolf driving in, pass to Nava, no good. Her shot is up, but a foul will be called on the floor here.
Trying to thread a needle there to Nava on the basket cut. Just couldn't quite get it there.
So Presley Messer will take it out for the Lady Redskins. Out of bounds play underneath her own basket. She'll slap the ball. Here comes the play. Gets it to Taylor on the low block, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Elise Wolf. Second chance opportunity here to Presley Messer, then to Nava. Back to Wolf, swings it over to Patrick. Patrick dribbling, Tunis on her, then to Nava, then to Messer. Messer has DeBoard guarding her, man-to-man here from the Jays. Entry pass, Patrick tried to dump off. It's going to be stolen by Avery Johnston. Now they're fighting for it on the floor. Jump ball will be called. It's Lady J basketball.
Seeing really, really good energy from both teams right now. Being very aggressive.
5:30 to go here in the opening quarter. DeBoard will bring it forward to Macy Morrow. Drives in, picks up her dribble, hands off at the top of the key to Kaylin Tunis. She'll pop it from 16, no good. Rebounded by Kennedy, and she'll spin around and put up a shot, but get fouled, no good, and go to the line.
I was really impressed with Annabelle Kennedy against Oregon Davis. She come off the bench and provided 7 points.
Quickly.
Actually hit a three-pointer that kind of sparked North Judson to make their run. So an impressive freshman here for North Judson.
First free throw from Kennedy is no good. Keeps it 2-2 here. Next free throw from Kennedy is good. So now it's 3-2, the Lady Jays lead, and the full court pressure is on. The Redskins will beat it. They get it to Jayla Patrick. She spins around, goes inside. Travel will be called. Yeah, turnover. And this is where we saw it last week. It could become their own problem in a sense by just some unforced turnovers.
Yeah, and, Judson has their share right now, too. So, it'll be interesting just to see. We're only 3 minutes into the game here, and there's been a lot of whistles. Be interesting to see how it progresses.
Kaylin Tunis to Macy Morrow, top of the key to Avery Johnson. She's going to pop a three, top of the key, no good. Tracked down by Nava. Here come the Redskins. It's Riley Taylor pushing it forward. Inside the free throw line. Nice little hesitation move. Couldn't get it to go, and it's rebounded by Kaylin Tunis. Tunis pushing it. Draws the bump foul on Riley Taylor, and Coach Kruger didn't like that one. A little disappointed.
Yeah, for a physical game, that might have been a little ticky-tack for a high physicality game.
But to have it called on Taylor, too, you don't want to get her into foul trouble. So here come the Jays. It's Johnston. Little hesitation off the glass, and she gets it to go right-handed. Nice play there. 5-2, the Lady Jays lead. Nava across half court. Still in that man are the Jays. Near side, it's Riley Taylor. Entry pass to Jayla Patrick. Turnaround shot. No good. Rebounded by Macy Morrow. Then to Avery Johnson. She'll bring it across the timeline. Pushes it forward inside to Annabelle Kennedy, and it goes over her head out of bounds. A turnover for the Jays.
I tell you what, the Lady Skins are getting a lot of good looks inside the paint. Just haven't been able to put the ball in the basket.
Nava to bring it forward under 4 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. The night before Thanksgiving battle, nobody misses the Knox Lady Redskins and the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays. The Redskins will throw it away. It's stolen by the Jays. Macy Morrow is in there now to Avery Johnston. Back to Morrow. Top of the key, Kaylin Tunis pops the three. No good. Rebound, Riley Taylor saves it, but she'll step her foot on the baseline. So unlucky.
That's one of those you just let go out of bounds and take the ball out. But she was trying to get that rebound.
Hope they point your way.
Right. Johnston, top of the key. To Shiloh aboard. Back to Johnston. Shoots a three. Splash. 8-2 now. They're opening things up here. Nava for the Redskins has it to Presley Messer. Slashing in was Riley Taylor. She'll lose it. Last touch by the Jays. It stays here. We'll see Grace Craig check in. Annabelle Kennedy check out for the Jays. We'll see Cheryl Barnes check in for Elise Wolf for the Lady Redskins. Taylor to take it out underneath her own basket. 3:10 to go in the opening quarter. Down by 6. The Redskins have it at the far corner. Patrick, nope. Johnston tips it out. Stays here.
Is the legend here?
He is right over there.
I figured. I just hadn't seen him yet.
Harold Welter is in the house tonight, along with Nathan Welter. Of course, his wife, Becky. It's good to see Nathan, their son. Now Cheryl Barnes has it inside. It'll be stolen by the Jays. Tunis has it, pushing it forward to Grace Craig, and she'll lose it out of bounds. So here's the turnover. Here's the turnovers, guys.
Yep, not just plaguing Knox right now. Plaguing both sides. And, you know, I mean,
it's been a lot of our teams.
Yeah, absolutely. But, I mean, it was at least an aggressive move, trying to push the ball up the floor for a layup, and I'll at least give credit for that.
Inside to the left elbow. Cheryl Barnes gets it to Patrick. Couldn't get it to go off the glass. Rebounded by the Jays. It's Avery Johnston pushing it forward. Takes it in, back out. Charlotte aboard, fakes the three, drives inside, back out. Tunis three. No good, too short. And Presley Messer will come up with the rebound. Redskins have it. Riley Taylor to bring it forward. Macy Morrow on her. She attacks, gets into the paint, puts up a shot, draws the foul. So she will go to the line to shoot 2 here. Since that timeout, Chris, the Jays are starting to pay a little bit more attention to detail.
Oh, yeah, Coach Combs woke them up a little bit, so to speak. But again, the Lady Skins are getting a lot of good looks inside the paint. They've only converted to 1. But again, they've got to be at least 1 for 7 from inside the paint area there. And Riley Taylor is going to make both free throws for the Skins.
Big for them. Now it's 8-4, 2:15 to go in the first quarter. Jays have it on their side of the floor. Macy Morrow left open for 3. No good. Rebounded. It's Charlotte aboard getting in there. She puts up a shot and draws the foul on Cheryl Barnes. Just put her hand up there, and they're going to call her just enough to put Charlotte aboard at the line here.
Yeah, Shiloh's a lefty, and she was coming back to her dominant side, and just unfortunate positioning there for Cheryl Barnes.
She'll hit the first of 2. It's now 9-4, Jays lead. L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Happy Thanksgiving from L&D Farms. Second free throw is good. The Redskins have it on their side. Presley Messer attacks. Couldn't get it to go. She gets her own rebound, though. Back out to Nava. Swings it up top to Taylor. Back inside. Cheryl Barnes. She's triple team. Makes the move in the post. Couldn't get it to go off the glass. Rebounded by Grace Craig, and here come the Jays. It's Tunis attacking. She's going to step on the line. Got a little bump. But a turnover for the Jays.
Yep, 1:41 left to here in the first quarter, and still seeing a lot of physicality from both sides. Give them a lot of credit for playing hard.
Messer slashing inside is Taylor. Back out. Patrick 3 near corner, short. Rebounded by Craig. Then she gets it to DeBoard. It was a good look from Patrick. We've seen her hit those before. And now DeBoard has it over to Avery Johnston. Swings it up top to Kaylin Tunis. Spinning around. Almost lost it. Presley Messer on her. She gets it to DeBoard. Near side of the floor here. Then over to the other side. It's Avery Johnston from Morrow. Johnston jump stop. Then to DeBoard. DeBoard goes inside. Takes the pick. Back out to Morrow. Ooh. Up top to Kaylin. Tunis has it. Then back to DeBoard. 3. Got it. Huge shot from Shiloh DeBoard.
Yeah, Knox might have to make an adjustment here at the quarter. They're giving up an awful lot of wide open threes. And credit to Judson for knocking a couple of them down.
Serenity Nava finds Cheryl Barnes on the inside, off the glass, right-handed. Cheryl Barnes here. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Jays have it. Shiloh aboard over to Avery Johnston. She's going to pop the three. Splash! Nothing but net. Johnston, the welcome back. What a night here for her in the first half. And the Redskins will call the timeout to chat things over. Avery Johnston.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's 3 different Lady Blue Jays with a 3 now. DeBoard hit one, Johnston hit one, Tunis has one.
Not a bad start for Avery Johnston off that injury she dealt with, Chris, and now she's come out and had a good first half.
Yeah, she makes a world of difference for the Lady Jays. Like I said earlier, an extra ball handler, an extra shooter. She was in that boot there for a couple weeks, so nice to have her back if you're Coach Combs, that's for sure.
16-6 is the score. The Lady Jays really opened things up here in the first quarter. I keep saying first half. It's the first quarter.
It's a long first quarter.
A
lot of whistles.
A lot of whistles. A lot of time has been taken off. But 16-6 is the score here as we're towards the end of the first quarter. 14 seconds to go, and the Redskins have it inbounds. It's Serenity Nava to the right elbow. Back to the basket. Inside to Cheryl Barnes. Asserts her dominance. Dominance can't get it to go. Rebounded by DeBoard. Last 2 seconds here. DeBoard pushes it forward, but not in time. And that will be the end of the first quarter. 16-6. The North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays lead their cross-county rival, the Knox Lady Redskins. Taking a break. Second quarter action is on the way.
Built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winnemac. Call 574-946-6894.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Happy Thanksgiving from the Nest in North Judson, Indiana, as the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays lead the Knox Lady Redskins 16-6. We go to the second quarter. Mitch Columbia along with Ben Anderson and Chris McGowan, we're so glad you joined us the night before Thanksgiving. A Turkey Eve battle, nobody misses. The Redskins will have it out of the quarter break. A jump ball will be called, and the Jays get in there and cause a turnover.
Yeah, they're really, they're keeping it packed in, staying in help side. Credit to the Jays for just smell a little blood there and attacking for the jump ball.
So the Jays have it. Avery Johnson to the far corner. 3-ball on the way from Kaya Burkett, who starts the second. Couldn't get it to go. Second chance opportunity. Finds it to the hands of Grace Craig. Johnson had an opportunity. She couldn't get it to go, but Grace Craig finishes things off. 18-6 now. Here in a second, Presley Messer has it, driving baseline, picks up her dribble in the short corner, back out, 3 by Navas, no good. Inside, rebounded by Cheryl Barnes and knocked out of bounds by the Jays.
Thought maybe we were going to have a banked-in 3 there.
I thought it was too.
Thought the bank was open late before Thanksgiving.
Get a little extra cash.
Yeah.
Out of bounds play underneath her own basket. Riley Taylor gets it into Jayla Patrick, then gets it over to Barnes, then back out to Messer. Takes a bump. They're going to call the foul. No good. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. And let's send it down to Chris McGowan and see what he heard courtside from either quarter break. What'd you hear on the sideline?
In the North Judson huddle, Coach Combs just talking about matchup, making sure that they understand who they've got and look for them to go back to the full court press after a bucket.
Messer will hit the first of 2. Now there'll be whistles. Too many people in the lane.
Yeah.
Nava was trying to sneak down there.
Don't see that every
she?
day.
She's trying to get an extra body in there for the rebound. So they'll clear the path. Messer will shoot the second of two. No good. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Patrick. Keeps it 18-7 here at the 7:04 mark in the second. Johnston to bring it forward for the Lady Jays. Crosses the timeline. Finds Grace Craig to the near corner. Charlotte aboard. She thought she was going inside, and DeBoard was kind of popping out to the near corner and just threw it away.
Yeah, unfortunate turnover there, but, like to see DeBoard, make a beeline to the basket on that one. Nobody around.
Near corner, Riley Taylor. She's going to shoot a three. Looked good, couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Kaya Burkett. No, that was number 14 who checked in earlier, Ella Chambers, the freshman. And there will be a foul called.
Yeah, it's on Nava.
Oh.
Just an unfortunate, spot there. She almost got the tie up, but got the arm and the foul instead.
So the Jays have it, bringing it forward. It's Charlotte aboard, takes the pick from Craig, takes it to the far side of the court. Back out far corner, Tunis, deep two, no good. Fight for the rebound. DeBoard may have come up a little hobbled here. Looked like maybe she rolled her ankle here, and she's hobbling off to the side. They're going to check in Avery Johnson for her as she gets checked out. It looks like Elise Wolf will come in for the Redskins here. It's right in front of you, Chris.
Yeah, went up for the rebound, just came down on the Lady Redskin foot. I couldn't see which foot it was, but just rolled her ankle there. And, did not want to put any pressure on it, that's for sure.
Yeah, don't like to joke about injuries, but boy, she's got a good hop there.
She's hopped off. She's probably been injured like that before.
I would guess maybe, but hopefully she's okay and be able to return.
Nice move by Patrick on the inside, but she can't get it to go. A spinning left-handed layup, and now the Jays have it on the other end of the floor. It's Ella Chambers, and she'll be called for the double dribble.
Yeah, Coach Kruger was waiting for that late whistle there. He was not real happy until he heard that whistle.
I just love hearing Chris's laugh in the background.
Boy, we got a picture-perfect moment with Chris right now. He's got that KVB banner in the background.
Inside shot, no good from the Redskins, and now they're going to call a foul? Oh. I think they're going to call a foul here on Grace Craig. Fight for the rebound. Riley Taylor got in there, but it'll be on the floor, and now we'll see Annabelle Kennedy check in for Grace Craig for the Jays.
Yeah, Craig picked up her second early here in the second. Still a lot of time to go before the half, and hurts having her on the bench. She's been playing well.
They swing it around up top to Nava on the out-of-bounds play. Nava to Presley Messer. Swings it over, far side. Jayla Patrick, low block, back out. Nava chucks the three. No good, and rebounded by Annabelle Kennedy. Here come the Lady Jays. Kaya Burkett attacks, brings it to the near corner, then up top to Annabelle Kennedy. Skip past the Chambers, inside low block, back out up top. Kaylin Tunis, three is no good, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll be Lady Redskin basketball, and Tunis just smiling it off.
Yeah, hey, that's what you got to do in that situation. She was shooting it well early. She's missed her last few. I like the smile there in a sense of, shaking it off.
Right.
Next play, just keep going.
Nava into the right elbow, Riley Taylor. Jays will pounce on her. They'll call the jump ball. It stays here. Boy, they called it so quick.
Yeah, well, and that's the second or third jump ball. I mean, at that exact elbow, Knox has got to do a better job. You can't catch the ball and go in the fetal position because you're going to get a jump ball every time. You got to catch it, chin it, and be strong with it.
They work it inside to Presley Messer. She can't get it to go right-handed layup off the glass, and now here's Avery Johnson on the rebound, attacking. Bump foul by Presley Messer. I think she was a little disappointed from that miss on the other end of the floor. And Presley's kind of saying, you're bumped. She's throwing her elbows. She's saying you're throwing elbows. A little bump there back by Avery Johnson in front of you, Chris. It's getting chippy.
Oh, just a little Redskin Lady J basketball.
Up top, Kaylin Tunis on the inbounds play. Tunis trapped back out to Burkett. Skip past to Johnson. She's going to try a three here. No good. Rebounded by Jayla Patrick for the Redskins. Now here they come. Nava across the timeline. Pushes it forward. Elise Wolf stolen. Pick the pocket. It's Annabelle Kennedy to Avery Johnston. Here comes Johnston now. Attacking. Spinning. Picks up her dribble at the low block. Back out up top to Kaylin Tunis here. Tunis takes the pick from Chambers. Little bump. They still play. Inside to Chambers. Off the glass is no good. Fight for the rebound. The Jays somehow come up with it. It's Annabelle Kennedy. She gets it back out up top to Tunis. Tunis inside to Chambers. Chambers attacks Elise Wolf. And they're going to call her for a travel. Chris doesn't look like he agrees with that one.
I just took an extra step to make that pass. Might have got Lady Redskins might have got away with a little push.
Yeah. Inside, Riley Taylor on the other end. It'll go out of bounds. And I think that's Kylie Lehigh down there, guys. We remember Kylie Lehigh. She's taking photos here tonight. Well, a lot of former Jays in the house. I saw some former Redskins as well. As the Redskins will get it in to Jayla Patrick, and now whistles a jump ball. It'll be Lady J basketball.
I think one thing Coach Kruger's going to address at halftime is telling the Lady Skins to not bring the ball down. You got to chin it, because North Judson is looking to tie up the Lady Skins any chance they get. And an offensive foul here by North Judson.
And you must have saw it.
Well, I was going to compliment what Chris was saying down here, and I agree. They just got to be stronger with it, chin it, be strong with it, face the basket, and, 7 points over halfway through the second quarter here is just not going to do it in any game, especially against the Lady Jays in the nest. But you just got to see Knox be a little bit stronger with the ball and take care of it.
Redskins had it inside. Presley Messer couldn't get it to go. Now the Jays have it back on their side of the floor. Coming up on 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 18-7, the Lady Jays lead. And Macy Morrow has it on the far side of the floor. Up top to Kaya Burkett. Burkett working it inside on Nava. Picks up her dribble. Back out up top. Johnston, three. Got it. She is coming out confident here in this one. 21-7 now's the score. 2:45 to go in the second. Messer to the near corner. Patrick up top. Riley Taylor attacks, takes the bump. They're going to call the foul on the floor.
Yeah, that was the Lady Jays. At least their fourth three, maybe their fifth three, and credit to them for putting the ball through the hoop. But as I mentioned earlier, I think Knox is still going to have to make some adjustments. They're leaving a lot of wide open shooters.
Riley Taylor to take it out underneath her own basket for the Lady Skins. Near corner, Patrick. Spinning around on Tunis. Here comes the double. Kaya Burkett gets in there. They're going to call the jump ball. Burkett goes sailing. It'll stay here though.
Yeah, that was just good, hard fought jump ball there. Nothing funny going on with that one. Official's going to address it anyway, but like I said, I didn't see it as any type of malicious or anything like that. Just good, hard fought, hard nosed play.
Well, and you almost wonder, the officials have to know what this rivalry is too a little bit. There's going to be some chippiness out here. They'll get it up top to Jayla Patrick. She tried the lob pass in the paint to Riley Taylor, and it's stolen by Charlotte DeBoard. Here come the Lady Jays. DeBoard coast to coast, left-handed layup. You bet.
That ankle looks to be a lot better shape now. So
came up hobbled earlier. She checks back in, and she takes it coast to coast. The Lady Redskins will call a timeout here, as loyalty, pride, dedication are all attributes of a Knox Redskin football player. Like the Redskins, Keener Construction takes pride in their homes and community. Call Chad Keene today for your custom home build at 574-806-1387. Marv's Property Management specializes in limestone, driveway materials, as well as installation. They offer excavation, pond construction, ditch cleaning, tree line removal, lot clearing, basements, and foundations. They also deliver black dirt, landscape gravel, fill sand, pool sand, limestone, and decorative gravel. Call Marv at 574-806-4621 for all your property needs. Follow them on Facebook under Marv's Property Management. Let them know you heard it here first, and you will receive 10% off. They also have senior discounts. That's Marv's Property Management, serving the WKVI listening area. Well, we'll check in with Chris McGowan courtside and see what he heard from head coach Rob Kruger's huddle there for the Knox Lady Redskins. Chris?
Yeah, I was not very happy with the lack of defense there by the Lady Skins. Talking about Shiloh DeBoer going 84 feet, nobody stopped the basketball. So again, talking about offensively, take care of it. Don't force if it's not there. And he's bleeding with somebody to actually put the ball in the basket when they get it into the paint. I think they've got to be at least 2 for 14, maybe even worse than that. He's going to be absolutely sick when he looks at the shot chart here at halftime.
Jeez. So out of the timeout, they'll have it. You got to agree with Coach Kruger there.
Yeah, and Knox really hasn't even gotten that many good shots off, period. They've missed a bunch inside. They've gotten a couple on the outside. They just haven't gotten any good shots even off. So, 7 points with 1:56 left to go in the first half will not please Coach Kruger.
The Redskins had an opportunity, but it'll go sailing out of bounds. The Lady Jays touched it last. So the Redskins get it into Elise Wolf. Back to Taylor, then back to Wolf from the right elbow. 15 feet, no good. Rebounded by DeBoer. Nava tracking her down, trailing, but DeBoer will bring it across half court. Spinning, moving, inside. Left-handed layup off the glass. Shiloh DeBoer is possessed right now.
Yep, I think the ankle's okay.
And now over to Riley Taylor, near side. Last 90 seconds of the first half. 25-7. It's all Jays. Nava here comes swinging inside. Jayla Patrick, foul will be called. She hits the deck. They're going to call it. They will call it on Presley Messer here.
5th foul in the second quarter here. So that's Jayla Patrick's going to go to the line and shoot 2.
So Patrick will go to the line. First is up, and it is no good. Those are the ones you gotta have. Patrick's second is up. Couldn't get that one either, but Elise Wolf finds herself getting to the rebound. Back out to Riley Taylor, then to Presley Messer. They're gonna have another opportunity here. To Serenity Nava, then to Patrick, near side. Patrick, Kaylin Tunis all over. Spinning around, hits the deck. They're on the floor, and head coach Rob Kruger will call the timeout, a 30-second timeout. Just everything they can do to try to get a bucket here.
Yeah, things seem to be going North Judson's way here the second quarter. A good effort by Knox, but, they got to work harder to get some better looks. And then, when they do get to the free throw line, got to hit those freebies.
It's just a tough situation for the Redskins to try to get the ball in the bucket right now, Chris.
Yeah, just a possession-saving timeout there by Coach Kruger with 1:05 left to go in the second quarter. Knox needs something positive to happen here offensively.
So they will have it out of the timeout. It'll be an out-of-bounds play underneath their own basket. The Jays aren't able to make a substitution quite yet. They have Charlize Boyd, the senior, standing by here. Riley Taylor to take it out. To the near corner, Jayla Patrick swings it up top to Serenity Nava, and then around the world to Riley Taylor, and it'll go through her hands.
Chris, if we were going to rate coaches' outfits tonight, who would be the winner?
Well, Coach Combs has got the flamboyant gold pants. I tell you what, I don't know.
Came to play tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, and no disrespect to Coach Kruger. He looks good. But, yeah, Coach Combs, she pulled out all the stops for the big rivalry game tonight.
Inside, Serenity Nava off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Kaya Burkett to Macy Morrow. Still 25-7, last 30 seconds of the first half here. DeBoard, far corner. Boyd, three, couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Jayla Patrick. Patrick pushing it forward, up to Presley Messer. She wasn't looking. She saves it, though. Tries to pass across the court to Elise Wolf. Tipped out of bounds, last touch by the Jays. But don't count out Denver Combs here, guys. He's in his Sunday best, too. He's got a full suit on.
Yeah.
He's looking sharp as well. Yeah. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Entry pass to Elise Wolf. It goes sailing out of bounds. We've talked about it before. I wish that came back for coaches. You know, when we grew up going to school, coaches were always wearing suits and ties. And then COVID.
Yeah, among all the ranks, too. High school, college.
Everything.
I don't watch
pros.
NBA, but
no one wears a tie anymore.
I don't think they do either, yeah.
It's nice to see some authority. Spinning around, low block shot from Jayla Patrick is no good. Half-court heave to end the first half from Kaylin Tunis. Hits the back iron, and that will be the end of the first half. We'll see if Chris McGowan can get a word with head coach Whitney Combs, and let's send it down to Chris.
All right, Coach, you took that early time out there. Didn't like what you were doing defensively. Talk us through that. What happened there?
I mean, we just weren't matching up correctly. We came out in a newish press that we were trying, and we didn't have it. So we just backed off of that. For a little bit there, we were struggling on offense. We're sitting there watching the ball. So we told them, hey, you got to attack and you got to move when you don't have the ball. And I think we got it together the last 4 or 5 minutes of the second quarter.
All right, I'll put you on the spot here. What adjustments you going to make here at halftime?
I don't know. We're going to go in there. We're going to tell them to play basketball like they know how to play basketball. I told them, I was like, we don't look like we play basketball, girls. What are we doing here? They came out a little timid, but, it's a Knox Judson game. There's a lot of fans here, and we have freshmen that haven't played in this atmosphere yet. We're just going to stick to our game plan, and hopefully they execute it better in the second half.
All right, good luck second half, Coach. Thanks.
That is head coach Whitney Combs of the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays. So gracious with her time to talk with our courtside sports analyst Chris McGowan as the Lady Jays are taking it to their cross-county rival, the Knox Lady Redskins, 25-7 here at the half. We're going to take a break and come back. Our Frayne Mortuary halftime show is up next. We'll break this first half down, see what the Lady Redskins need to do, see what the Lady Jays need to continue to do with our special guests Ben Anderson and Chris McGowan. That's coming up next in the Frayne Mortuary halftime show. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, agriculture has been a cornerstone of our business for more than 135 years. Our personal relationships within the ag community run deep for multiple generations. If you're looking for a financial partner that knows, understands, and supports agriculture, I'd love to hear from you. I'm Isaac Blue, ag banker at First Farmers. Come into our Knox, North Judson, or Culver branches, or visit us online at ffbt.com when you're ready to talk about growing your operation. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is proud to be our area's newest sales representatives for Pioneer Hybrid Seed. This is Andy Awald. Pioneer offers top-of-the-line genetics, a complete portfolio including alfalfa and wheat seed, and cutting-edge seed traits and technologies. Combined with exceptional financing options, Pioneer provides the total package, one that we are proud to be able to offer our customers. If you are currently working with a Pioneer sales representative, you have made a good choice. If you aren't, let Farm Fertilizers and Seeds show you how Pioneer can work on your farm. Call us today at 867-2441 to answer any of your questions.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student-athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
25-7 is the score here at the Freight Mortuary halftime show. The Lady Jays lead the Lady Redskins. I'm Mitch Columbia. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. We have with us courtside sports analyst Chris McGowan and our special guest sports analyst Ben Anderson on the call. Well, let's start with you, Coach. Tough first half for the Lady Redskins, but a good one for the Lady Jays.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Kruger right now, I'm just talking to my girls about, settling down. As Coach Combs alluded to, it is a big atmosphere. It is your county rival. There's a lot of people here. No school today, I would imagine. So that sometimes makes it tough to play in an evening when, maybe kids sit around and do nothing all day instead of, having school, being up early, getting a good breakfast, etc. And if I'm him, I'm just telling him, settle into this game. We've got to get some quality shots. The shots they have gotten are rushed. They've missed several layups. And they got to take care of the ball. We got to quit throwing it to the elbow and then go in fetal position and turning it over. If I'm Coach Combs, I asked Chris, what kind of question is, what adjustments am I going to make at half? I'm up 25-7 on my county rival, and I'm just going to keep playing hard.
Yeah, we're not going to change much, Chris. Well, I saw you check out the scorebook down there at the table, Chris. What stood out to you?
Avery Johnson has 3 3-pointers. And Shiloh DeBoer has another one. So they've got 4 threes. And again, the 18-point lead here at halftime. But if North Judson's able to take care of the basketball, because they were plagued by turnovers there too, instead of this being an 18-point game, it might be more of a 25 to 28-point lead for the Jays.
Well, you talk defensively for the Knox Redskins. It's not so much defensively they need to change here in the second half. They need to get the ball in the bucket, Chris. The Redskins have got to get the ball in the bucket.
Again, all their shots are coming. I mean, they've taken 3 or 4 threes and have come up empty, but most of their shots are coming from inside the paint. They're doing a very good job. Early on, they were running the flex offense, but Coach Kruger switched to the circle offense and doing a very good job of hitting that cutter coming off that screen at the nail. But, again, just haven't been able to put the ball in the basket.
They're getting it. They're getting into good spots for the shots. They're just not falling, Coach.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some of that is, we're maybe turning and chucking a little bit, whereas, like, the one time Cheryl Barnes made a really nice move to the basket, with, like, an up and under type move. Some of the others have been a little bit rushed, probably, I hate to say desperation, but probably, rushed and desperate to get it in the hoop. And, when you've only got 7 points and you can't get a shot to fall and then you're missing your layups on top of it, that's really frustrating and becomes discouraging. But hopefully they'll come out with, ready to play here in the second half and get into some sort of flow.
Well, a lot of work to do for the Knox Lady Redskins. We'll take a break and continue the Freight Mortuary halftime show. We're so glad you joined us the night before Thanksgiving, our annual broadcast. One of the earliest broadcasts I remember ever helping Harold Welter was this night. And my first experience was at Harold Weinberg Gymnasium. I was actually a courtside reporter that night back in 2014. So that was quite a long time ago, right out of college. And I'll never forget the cross-county battle. That night it was a boys and girls doubleheader, so as you can imagine, the frenzy, the excitement, still, is that here tonight? Yes, just not quite to that level. I remember it 11 years ago already. That's kind of crazy, Coach, how time flies. But so glad to be a part of the tradition and help continue it here in 2025 as we'll take a break and come back. Our Freight Mortuary halftime show is up next. This is the Freight Mortuary halftime show on KVB's WKVI.
Freight Mortuary in Winnemac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Freight Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Freight Mortuary in Winnemac. It's our family serving your family.
Do you know what to do when you see a down power line? The answer is very simple. Stay far away. The folks at Kankakee Valley REMC want you to know that down power lines can be very dangerous. Even if they come off the power pole, they still may be energized. Call 911 and wait for instructions from the fire department or power company. The folks at Kankakee Valley REMC want to keep you safe.
Back here in the nest of North Judson-San Pierre as the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays lead the Knox Lady Redskins. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551 and ask for Tina if you want to look cool like the KVB crew. We appreciate them and their support toward helping continue this tradition. Happy Thanksgiving from Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac. Second half action on the way.
Since 2012, All Grain Transport has proudly served our area farmers. What started with Adam, his wife Lindsay, their oldest son Leland, and one truck, All Grain Transport has grown into 11 trucks strong and a family of 5 L's. All Grain Transport specializes in efficient grain hauling during harvest, and with on-site storage, customers can harvest faster and market their grain long after the season ends. From grain to a variety of ag needs, All Grain really can transport it all. All Grain Transport is proud to help continue the tradition here on WKVI Sports, so call them at 574-225-6131. That's All Grain Transport. Family driven, community strong, and built to haul it all.
Back to start the second half here in the nest the night before Thanksgiving. The Jays will have it to start the third. It's Avery Johnston at the top of the key. Mitch Columbia along with Ben Anderson and Chris McGowan courtside. So glad you joined us as it is Charlotte aboard driving in baseline at the low block. We will hear whistles and a foul will be called here.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Sorry, Chris. I was going to say, got that on Serenity Nava. Shiloh probably got away with a little push off, though. Is that what you saw down there?
Yeah, that's what I saw. And, just got Nava on the reach-in.
Tunis had an open three, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Redskins. Jayla Patrick with it. Swings it up top. Patrick back over to Messer. Here comes Nava. Nava into Patrick. Back to Nava, driving baseline. Then to Patrick. Swings it up top to Wolf. Entry pass to Presley Messer will go out of bounds. Last touch by the Jays here.
Yeah, right idea. They'd just like to see Wolf take one dribble and improve the passing game.
Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Riley Taylor kicks it up top to Elise Wolf. Wolf to Nava, then to Messer. Messer swings it. Skip pass to Taylor. Taylor still with it. Picks up her dribble. Then to Patrick. Patrick, Morrow on her. Man-to-man from the Jays here. Patrick spinning. Gets inside. Got away with a double. Back out up top. Riley Taylor for threes. No good. Rebounded by Charlotte aboard. And here come the Lady Jays. DeBoard to the left elbow. Then back out. Avery Johnston. Picks up her dribble. Taylor on her. Hands off to Kaylin Tunis. She's driving in. Here comes the double. Whistles on the play. Foul will be called on the floor.
Still seeing, lots of aggressive play. I mean, I would expect that out of, this rivalry. But, credit to both teams. Knox is being really aggressive as well. Just not on the positive end of all of that tonight.
Out of bounds play found into the far corner. DeBoard for threes, no good. Here come the Redskins. It's Messer getting inside. Block shot. Saved by Annabelle Kennedy. The Jays have it now. It's Macy Morrow up to Kaylin Tunis. Tunis spinning.
Yeah, she likes that spin move. Got called for the travel on that one.
So turnover for the Jays here. 25-7 is still the score. 6 minutes to go here in the third. Nava to Riley Taylor. Back to Elise Wolf up top, swings it around near side to Serenity Nava. Nava inside to Riley Taylor off the glass. So the Redskins will get on the board here in the third, 25-9 now. They trail. And here comes Shyla DeBoard, and she'll draw the foul on Riley Taylor here.
Is that foul number 3 here in the third quarter already? Yeah, it sure is.
It'll be Taylor's second.
Sideline out of bounds play. Shyla DeBoard to take it out. She finds Macy Morrow, far corner, hand back off the DeBoard. Picks up her dribble, back to Morrow. Thought about a 3, but no. Then to DeBoard. She's going to attack near corner. Avery Johnson, 3. Had the space, in and out, no good. Rebound. Oh, DeBoard threw it off Nava's knee.
Yeah, heads up play there by DeBoard.
Johnston slaps the ball. Here comes the play. Underneath their own basket, near corner. Charlotte DeBoard fakes the 3, drives inside, picks up her dribble, back to Johnston. She's driving baseline, skip pass to the far corner. This is Annabelle Kennedy spinning around. She's going to lose it. Out of bounds. Turnover for the Jays.
And that's one of those when you're working on fundamentals and spin dribble. That's why you keep the ball low. Got the ball there above her shoulder and wasn't able to handle it. Wasn't able to keep her hand on top of it. Ended up knocking it out of bounds.
Lady Jays have not been quite as aggressive here coming out in the third quarter. You know, Knox doing a good job of running their offense, but getting some better looks because Judson isn't being quite as aggressive.
The Redskins will have 2 opportunities. They can't get them to go. Annabelle Kennedy gets the rebound. They had a Jayla Patrick 3 and a Serenity Nava layup, but no. The Jays defense holds strong, and here's DeBoard driving inside to the paint, draws the foul. We'll see who it's on. 23, Elise Wolf. Yeah. Her second, team's 4th already. The Redskins here in his 3rd. Avery Johnston to take it out. Annabelle Kennedy will take a seat. Kaya Burkett comes back in. They didn't find Kaya. Far corner 3. Checks in. She makes it count. 28-9 now. The Jays lead. And now a foul on Macy Morrow.
Yeah, 5th or 6th 3 at least for the Lady Jays. And, you know, I mean, it was good out-of-bounds play. Tough pass to make under the basket all the way to the opposite corner. Good knockdown. But Jays getting some easy shots up, too.
Here's a 3 from Riley Taylor. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Morrow. Up to Avery Johnston. Pushing it forward. Crossing the timeline. Johnston, far corner, inside to Burkett. She's going to pop a shot. No good. Rebounded by Riley Taylor. Here come the Redskins now. Taylor attacking. Going inside. Stolen by Shyla DeBoard. And now here come the Jays. DeBoard. Near corner. Brings it back out. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Over to Grace Craig, swings it over to Kaya Burkett. Burkett picks up her dribble, back to Morrow, then to Shyla DeBoard. DeBoard over to Johnston. Johnston top of the key, back to DeBoard, far side of the floor. Driving baseline, spinning around, back to the middle. Foul will be called on the
jump
floor.
Ball.
Oh, jump ball.
Calling a jump ball.
Wow. So Redskins will cause a turnover here, a jump ball, sees it to their side. And Nava will bring it forward to Jayla Patrick. Going in, loses it, stripped by Grace Craig to Shyla DeBoard. Here comes Shiloh, brings it across half court, finds open Grace Craig, and she will draw the foul from Jayla Patrick. Had an open lane, she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good foul there by Jayla Patrick. Not really much she could do there. Craig had a wide open lane to the basket, and you know, at least followed the golden rule there on the foul. If you're going to foul, ball shouldn't touch the rim, and she followed the golden rule there. First.
Yeah. I like that, Coach. I don't know how many times girls foul and let the ball get there, and then they're shooting an N1.
Yep, golden rule. If you're going to foul, ball doesn't touch rim.
She will miss both free throws. The Redskins have it now. Nava.
Nice
pass. That's a great pass.
Inside, couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by the Jays, and here comes Avery Johnston. Johnston attacking, dump off to Grace Craig, left-handed layup, rims out. And it's rebounded by Jayla Patrick for the Redskins.
Yeah, that's at least the second time tonight that the ball's been halfway down and come out for the Lady Jays.
Presley Messer has it at the top of the key. Swings it near side to Riley Taylor. Thought about a three, but no. Skip pass to Cheryl Barnes. Barnes almost lost it. They're going to call a foul on Grace Craig.
I'm beginning to think it might be this end, fellas. Might be a lid on this basket down here.
It's starting to feel that way as Nava has it for the Redskins to Presley Messer, and a foul will be called, this time on Shiloh DeBoard. Things moving quickly here at the 2:36 mark, 28-9. Not much has changed from the halftime score.
Yeah, 3-2, right? 3-2 here
That's
in
what
the third quarter.
If I do the math correct, that's what I got. 3-2 here in the third quarter.
You're the math teacher. I'll defer to you.
Well, you may be our first doctor on the air. You might be our first doctorate on the air.
Yeah, it's a PhD. I'm not an actual doctor, so.
Well, a doctorate, that's still very impressive. As here's a three from Jayla Patrick. Cash money. 28-12. The Redskins are scoring now here in the third, and the Jays bring it forward. It's Shiloh DeBoard. DeBoard. Back to Grace Craig. Skip past to Johnston. Far side of the court. Up top to Macy Morrow. Then back to Avery Johnston. Johnston to DeBoard. DeBoard picks up her dribble at the right elbow. Back out up top. Avery Johnston, three is no good. Kaya Burkett gets in there for a second chance opportunity. What a board there. Then she finds Shiloh. Back to Grace. Craig has it. Picks up her dribble. Near side. Avery Johnston. She's going to pop it from 16 feet. Just past the free throw line's no good, and it's rebounded by Cheryl Barnes, and here come the Redskins.
Boy, two really good looks there for the Lady Jays. I felt like they were very patient, got good looks, just couldn't put it through.
Inside to Messer. It's going to be stolen by Kaya Burkett. The Jays take it back, and now here they come. It's Avery Johnston. Little hesitation. Takes it in on Taylor. Back out. Kaya Burkett. Three is no good. She's going to track her own rebound down, though. And a foul will be called on Presley Messer.
Chris, maybe at the quarter you can get the ladder out and take the lid off that thing and help the teams out.
Well, let's see what happens here on these free throws. Maybe we can break that lid here.
Burkett will go to the line to shoot two, as L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. The lid is on tight, and Burkett misses the first of two. We'll see if she can knock down the second one here. And she will. 29-12, the Lady Jays lead here. Last 60 seconds of the third.
Boy, Chris is really relieved there. He doesn't have to get up on the ladder in front of everyone now.
Missed shot for the Redskins, rebounded by the Jays. They bring it forward. It's DeBoard. Takes it into the free throw line. Back out to Kaya Burkett. Swings it over to Morrow. Fakes the three. Drives inside. Pops it from 17. No good. Rebounded by Grace Craig. Then up top to Charlotte DeBoard. She's going to attack. Puts it up. No good. Tried to draw the foul. Rebounded by Morrow. Up top to Johnston. Last 35 seconds of the third here. Over to Kaya Burkett. Near corner. Takes it inside. Back out Grace Craig. Three is no good. And it goes out of bounds. Morrow had a hand on it, but it goes out. So the Redskins.
Tell you what, the Lady Jays being relentless on the offensive glass down here.
Yeah, but at this rate, the Lady Skins are going to outscore the Lady Jays here in the third quarter.
And the Redskins are going to call the timeout here with 24.1 seconds to go. Loyalty, pride, dedication are all attributes of a Knox Redskin football player, and like the Redskins, Keener Construction takes pride in their homes and community. Call Chad Keen today for your custom home build. That's at 574-806-1387. Marv's Property Management specializes in limestone, driveway materials, as well as installation. They offer excavation, pond construction, ditch cleaning, tree line removal, lot clearing, basements and foundations. They also deliver black dirt, landscape gravel, fill sand, pool sand, limestone, and decorative gravel. Call Marv at 574-806-4621 for all your property needs. Follow them on Facebook under Marv's Property Management. Let them know you heard it here first, and you will receive 10% off. They also have senior discounts as well. That's Marv's Property Management, serving the WKVI listening area. So like you said, Coach, is an opportunity for the Redskins to outscore the Jays in the third, to say they at least won one of the quarters here.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to help them in the grand scheme, but, you got to take what you can get in a game like this, and, winning the quarter is a good start to the second half, and, boy, anything can happen in a high school basketball game.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's not that big of a disparity right now,
No.
17-point lead.
Anything. And with the lid being on so tight, you'd like to think at some point it would be open. Nava has it out of the timeout. Last 15 seconds. The Redskins want one good shot here. Patrick has it, spinning around, back to Nava. Far corner, Riley Taylor driving into the paint, back out to Presley Messer. Goes inside, pops it from the right elbows, no good, and that will be the end of the third quarter. 29-12, the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays lead their cross-county rival, the Knox Lady Redskins. We're going to take a break and come back. Fourth quarter action on the way.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express. There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Back in the nest, Mitch Columbia along with Ben Anderson and Chris McGowan. We go to the fourth quarter. 29-12, the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays lead the Knox Lady Redskins the night before Thanksgiving. We start the fourth with the Lady Jays. It's up top to Grace Craig for three. Top of the key, no good. She's going to track her own rebound down, though. It'll go out of bounds. Last touch by the Redskins. Well, we'll see what happens here in the fourth quarter. The Redskins have a lot of work to do. The Jays will get it in. Out of bounds, play underneath their own basket to Macy Morrow. Back to Johnston. No good off the glass. Rebounded by Riley Taylor. Here come the Lady Redskins, pushing it forward. It's Serenity Nava, far side of the floor, behind her back, entry pass inside the right elbow. It's Cheryl Barnes, back up top to Riley Taylor. Taylor hands off to Nava, they'll reset here. Near side, Presley Messer.
Yeah, Lady Jays just kind of sitting back here, just seeing what's going to happen.
Nava will attack and draw the foul. She's going to go to the line to shoot two. I think it's going to be on Grace Craig here.
Yeah, Lady J's not being quite as aggressive as normal. Tunis has spent quite a bit of time on the bench there. Is she in foul trouble, Chris?
To be honest with you, I don't think so. I just think that they kind of just forgot about her, maybe.
Oh, surely not.
Well, you should go down there and tap Coach Combs on the shoulder and let her get her back in the game. No, I'm just teasing.
Annabelle Kennedy will check in. Grace Craig will check out. The free throw is missed, and now here are the Jays on the other end of the floor. It's Shyla DeBoard. Entry pass into Kaya Burkett off the glass is no good, and it's rebounded by Cheryl Barnes for the Redskins.
Really nice rebound there by Cheryl Barnes. Strong with the ball, pivot, find an open man. Good job.
Nava swings it over to Barnes, then to the far side of the floor. It's Riley Taylor up top. Jayla Patrick, three. No good, too hard. Rebounded by Kennedy. And Annabelle will get it to Kaya Burkett. Up to Avery Johnston. Here come the Jays now. Back to Shyla DeBoard. DeBoard looking in. She's going to chuck the three. Too hard, back iron. Rebounded by Serenity Nava. Nava up to Riley Taylor, pushing the tempo. Here come the Redskins. Taylor coast to coast, no good. Great D by Macy Morrow. Here come the Jays pushing it forward.
Nice pass.
Up to Avery Johnston, right-handed layup off the glass.
That was a great pass. Good job looking up the floor, and good job by the Lady Jays to push it there and get an easy bucket.
Far side, it's Jayla Patrick spinning on Morrow. Puts up the shot off the glass, draws the foul. We'll see if it's on the floor or in the act of shooting here. I think they're going to call it in the act of shooting on Shyla DeBoard. Her second, team second here in the fourth. 31-12 is the score. 5:43 to go in this cross-county battle. The Jays in control the night before Thanksgiving. And here comes Kaylin Tunis in for Avery Johnston. See, they didn't forget her.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose
and
if you
know, in a game like this, they haven't really needed her. I mean, they always need her, but
yeah,
they haven't needed her to go off by any means, really.
Yeah, I mean, if you can keep your 17 to 19 point lead with your best player on the bench getting some rest, nothing wrong with that.
And Nava has it far corner, skip pass near side. Jayla Patrick. Patrick with Tunis on her. Spinning around, getting inside of the paint. Here comes the Devils. She wasn't expecting Morrow, and a travel will be called on Jayla Patrick. Turnover.
Well, right now, the Lady Jays have outscored the Lady Skins 6-5 here in the second half.
Full court pressure by the Redskins. The Jays will get it up to Shyla DeBoard to cross the timeline. DeBoard up top to Morrow, swings it over to Chambers. Far corner now. It's Kaylin Tunis. Skip pass to Morrow, then back to Chambers. Ella finds it back to Kennedy. Deep to Annabelle Kennedy. Showing that confidence.
They're going to give her the three.
Oh, a three. Three ball by Annabelle Kennedy. What a shot. And now it's 34-12, the Lady Jays lead. It's Presley Messer, skip pass back up top. It's Jayla Patrick, no good for three, rebounded by Kennedy. Pushing it forward to Chambers. Ella has it. Ooh, hitting the deck. Two players ran into each other, nothing called, and they're gonna keep on playing. Dump off pass into Kennedy. 5 quick ones, Chris. We've seen that from her before.
Yeah, just shot that three-pointer with confidence right there, and all the bodies hitting the floor, she was left wide open there, and good job finding her.
Nava pushing it forward to Riley Taylor, and they're going to call her for a travel. She hesitated, and that was enough for them to call it. Full court pressure from the Skins. DeBoard throws it up to Annabelle Kennedy, then back to DeBoard. Crossing the timeline. Back out far corner, Morrow, then swings it up top. Kaylin Tunis, reach and foul on Presley Messer. She's had several here. It's getting close for her. Her fourth.
Only the first of the quarter for the Lady Skins, but yeah, fourth foul for Presley Messer, and that will not be helpful for the Lady Jays, or for the Lady Redskins. Apologize.
So Kennedy drives inside, draws the foul, hits the deck. It will be called on Elise Wolf, her third, and Shyla DeBoard takes it out to Chambers, far corner three, no good. Patrick comes up with the rebound. She gets it to Riley Taylor, and here come the Redskins. Serenity Nava up to Jayla Patrick. Patrick inside the three-point line, then up top to Riley Taylor, swings it around near side to Jayla Patrick, near corner now to Presley Messer. Kaylin Tunis on her. The Jays in a man-to-man here as they have been all night. Serenity Nava over to Riley Taylor. Taylor looking inside, now dribbling. She's going to attack, get into the paint, puts it off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Annabelle Kennedy. Back to Kaylin Tunis. Here comes Tunis crossing half court. Presley Messer on her. Then a bump by Elise Wolf as Kaylin Tunis takes it in.
Yeah, Messer was teasing with her fifth foul there. I think she wanted to foul and then
realized,
wisely
backed off.
Yep.
DeBoard to take it out underneath her own basket. Last 3:20 in the ball game. Up top, Kaylin Tunis wide open. 3-ball! Smash!
That's the Tunis I remember right there. Nice job knocking down that shot. Baskets have been somewhat hard to come by here at certain points of the game tonight, and not for Kaylin Tunis, though.
Presley Messer inside to Serenity Nava, stolen by, guess who? Kaylin Tunis, and here she comes, pushing it forward. Ella Chambers back to Tunis, deep two, top of the key. Couldn't get back to back. Rebounded inside by Chambers. Presley Messer got in there. Jump ball will be called. It's Redskin basketball.
Some of the Lady J fans didn't like that jump ball call. I think they wanted a foul call there. It was close. I like the jump ball call, though. It's okay.
Last 2:50. Redskins have it. Serenity Nava to bring it across half court. Kicks it near side. Presley Messer. Up top to Riley Taylor. Entry pass to Jayla Patrick. Puts up a shot. They're going to call a foul in the paint. Lady Jays can't believe it. I think they're going to call it on Charlize Boyd here. Yeah, number 30, the senior.
Lady J's starting to pull away a little bit. Certainly a more comfortable lead for them. A couple more girls getting some time for the Lady Jays. And Lady Redskins still struggling to get that ball to go through the hoop tonight.
Patrick misses the first of two. Second is on the way. She gets that one to go. 39-13 now. Full court pressure from the Redskins. Jays get it in. It's Charlotte aboard to bring it forward. Crossing half court. Near side. Boyd takes it to the free throw line. Back out. Three on the way from Ella Chambers is no good. And it's rebounded by Jayla Patrick. She gets it to Serenity Nava. Then to the far corner, Elise Wolf. Little give and go action. Couldn't make it happen, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by DeBoard. Stays here. Redskin basketball underneath their own basket. Taylor to take it out. Here comes the play. Looking for Patrick. Far corner. Swings it up top. Nava, then back far corner. Riley Taylor. Three! Splash! Riley Taylor.
Boy, gotta feel good to see that one go down.
No kidding. DeBoard almost trips, saves it to Ella Chambers. She gets inside, back out up top, swings it around from Tunis to DeBoard for three! The answer. 42-16 now here, last 150 of the ball game. Fireworks late here in the nest, and Riley Taylor will go inside and draw the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
I think that's going to be on Tunis.
Her first. Wow. Oh, did the official Jimmy Arnett see you up here?
Yeah, caught the eye finally. It's a long ways up here.
I know, you can't see up here if you don't if you don't look.
I'm a large man, and it's a long ways up here though.
Free throw from Taylor, second one is no good.
Whoa. Yep,
and there's a travel by Ella Chambers. We also, Chris, we saw Coach Minix officiating the JV game. I saw you had a word with him earlier. That had to be nice to catch up with Coach Minix.
Yeah, is he coming back to coach baseball there at Oregon Davis?
I'll have to, I wouldn't assume why he wouldn't. I hope he does. I haven't heard otherwise. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. The Redskins have it. Near corner, Jayla Patrick swings it up top. Near corner, Riley Taylor for three is no good from Nava. Rebounded, second chance opportunity by Jayla Patrick. She'll draw the foul and go to the line to shoot two.
Riley Taylor almost had her second corner three in the opposite corner.
Patrick can't get it to go. 90 seconds to go here in this night before Thanksgiving battle. 42-16. It's all Lady Jays. It has been since the spring of 22 since the Redskins have beaten the Jays. And the missed free throw sees a rebound by the Redskins, and Serenity Nava will get one off the glass. But it's been a few years since the Redskins have beat the Jays, guys. That's got to be tough, especially if you're Knox.
Yeah, in a heated rivalry like this, I would agree. But the Lady Jays are on a good run. Coach Combs done an outstanding job.
Substitution, several for the Lady Jays here. It'll be stolen by the Lady Redskins. We'll go over the subs here momentarily. It's Serenity Nava for the Redskins, getting it over to Elise Wolf. Pops the three, no good. It will be rebounded by Braylon Lewandowski, the freshman. And then they get it up to number 23, Mally Sievers. And there will be a foul called on Elise Wolf here.
Yeah, and that's going to be her fifth, and she earned that one.
So for the Jays, we see Braylon Lewandowski. We also see Mally Sievers. Also Charlize Boyd, Ella Chambers. And getting it up top is Tegan Benson. Driving to the far corner. Dump off inside to Mally Sievers. She tries to get in and off the layup, but no, it'll go out of bounds. Turnover for the Jays. The Redskins have it here. Last 45.6 seconds. Nava, entry pass to Jayla Patrick. Off the glass, no good. Draws the foul on Tegan Benson here.
That's Jayla Patrick going to go to the line. Missed both of them on her last trip just a minute ago, but hopefully she can knock both of these down.
First free throw from Patrick is good. 42-19 is the score now. 36.7 seconds. It'll be chalked up as a win for the Lady Jays the night before Thanksgiving. A tough loss for the Lady Redskins. Second free throw is no good. Riley Taylor got in there to draw the jump ball, but it will be Lady J basketball. They'll get it into Ella Chambers here, and she'll bring it across half court. She finds Mally Sievers. Entry pass to Benson, then back out to Boyd. Swings it around from Chambers. Big time three on the way from Braylon Lewandowski, the freshman, is no good. And getting the rebound was Cheryl Barnes along with Charlize Boyd. And they're going to call the jump ball Redskin basketball for the last 18 and a half seconds. Nava crosses half court, gets it to Riley Taylor, goes inside, off the glass, in the paint, good shot, little floater. And now here come the Jays. Last 6 seconds here, they're going to hold it. The final will read 42-21. The North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays will beat their historic cross-county rival, the Knox Lady Redskins, the night before Thanksgiving. We're going to take a break and come back. Our Collins Insurance post-game show is up next. We'll also have our Stark County Co-op play of the game, as well as our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. That's all coming up next in the Collins Insurance post-game show. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration your local Armstrong dealer a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show.
Big-time win for the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays on Turkey Eve as they beat their historic cross-county rival, the Knox Lady Redskins, 42-21. We are joined by our special guest, sports analyst Ben Anderson, and down courtside is Chris McGowan. Let's start with you, Coach. Overall, tough loss for the Redskins, but a big win for the Lady Jays.
Yeah, having seen the Lady Redskins last week, I thought they had a better game against the Lady Satellites than they did against their county rival, the Lady Jays, tonight. Valiant effort, but really struggled early with the fundamentals. And I know, we keep talking about those pesky fundamentals, but lots of untimely turnovers for the Lady Redskins, lots of missed layups. As Chris mentioned early in the game, there would have been a big blob right there in the middll of the lane on that shot chart with missed shots and missed opportunities early, and that kind of came back to bite the Lady Skins. But credit to the Lady Jays, their aggressive defense in the first half. I thought really led to some offensive opportunities, a lot of tie-ups, forced a lot of turnovers. Second quarter really came alive offensively, and kind of put the game away in the second quarter, really. There was never a threat in the second half. I think at halftime it was, we didn't know it was wrapped up already at that point, but pretty much wrapped up at halftime, just with no threat there in the second half. So credit to the Lady Jays. Really hit some timely shots, had a lot of open opportunities, and, looked good, took advantage of them.
Your thoughts of tonight's game, Chris?
Saw some pretty good basketball times. Saw some really ugly basketball times, to be quite honest. But again, it's what you expect when you get a rivalry like this, physical basketball game. And tell you what, North Judson just able to knock down some more threes tonight. Had 5 or 6 of them as a team, but again, Knox had looks. They just were able to convert, and free throw shooting and missed layups come back to bite the Lady Skins here tonight.
We'll take a quick break, come back. We'll talk about our Stark County Co-op play of the game. This is the Collins Insurance post-game show, and you are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time. And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local sports. Steve and Donna love being members of the community and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home, right here in Stark County. Whether you're buying, selling, or relocating, call Osborne Advantage Real Estate today at 574-896-2567 for guidance and instant support.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op play of the game. Let's return to the voices of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi and Chris McGowan.
Tough loss for the Lady Redskins, big win for the Lady Jays. We'll check in with our courtside sports analyst, Chris McGowan, and see what he thinks our Stark County Co-op play of the game is, Chris.
I'm actually going to go back to a series. It's right at the end of the first quarter. Coach Kruger calls a timeout. They're down 8, I believe. He calls a timeout with 14 seconds left, and some listeners at home might have been asking, well, why is he calling a timeout? But if you look at the board, they actually had the possession to start the second quarter. So he was looking to get a basket there and then a basket to start the second quarter and cut that lead in half. But they come out and they turn the ball over on both possessions. and come away empty. So those 2 defensive stops by the Lady Jays allowed them to extend that lead, because I think they scored on both turnovers, and that to me was the difference in the basketball game.
Thoughts?
Yeah, no, I like that, and I would also turn to a series of Avery Johnston back-to-back threes in a, not a real tight ball game, but in a low-scoring ball game with not a big point differential. I think a series there of Avery Johnston back-to-back threes will be my play of the game.
Well, big-time Stark County Co-op play of the game, as we now have an opportunity to talk to head coach of the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays. It is Whitney Combs. Coach, big win for you night before Thanksgiving. Congratulations. Give us your thoughts on tonight's win.
Hey, Mitch, a win's a win.
Yeah.
So I'll leave it at that. A win's a win. And it feels good to go into Thanksgiving with a win.
Oh, absolutely. Well, you beat your cross-county rival. It's been a few years since the Lady Redskins have beat the Lady Jays. You guys have really been able to take care of business against them, but we kind of talked about it in the pregame. It's been turnovers have been the issues for the Knox Lady Redskins, but tonight was another issue for them. They just couldn't get the ball in the bucket, and there were times where you guys were able to take advantage of that. Talk about your situation early on in the first quarter, really jumping out on them ahead.
Yeah, we got a nice lead. I feel like once we got going, we just kind of stopped looking to score the ball. We moved the ball well, but no one was really looking to attack. And when we did, good things happened.
Right.
Shiloh got to the bucket a couple times on some nice moves to the basket, and I told the girls from the get-go, hey, you're going to be able to shoot it from the outside, but really attack them, right? Because we want to get them in foul trouble.
Right.
So we came in and got it done, so I'm happy for that.
Yeah, I thought the second quarter was, the turning point in the game. I thought you guys played really well, knocked down some big shots, right. Moved the ball really well. And, Avery Johnston had, you got the book there.
Yep.
I mean, I think she had at least 3 threes tonight and had to have a couple in the second quarter.
Yeah, she had two the first quarter and 1 the second quarter. So she stepped up and hit some big threes for us.
Yeah, but I thought second quarter you guys played really well. It seemed like you moved the ball really well. Shiloh does a really great job of leading the floor and attacking. She's just kind of got that swagger to her that you can't really teach sometimes, and you got to like that, especially out of a lefty.
Yep.
So now you see your next game at Elkhart Christian this coming Tuesday.
Yep.
We know Elkhart Christian. We know they've got some shooters. They've got some good young talent. This will be a rematch for you and the girls. Didn't go the way you wanted it to last year in a sectional championship matchup. So what is the message to the girls right now? I'm sure enjoyed Thanksgiving, but hey, come Friday, we're back to work because Elkhart Christian, we got to get going here.
Yeah, we'll have 3 practices in before we get to play them on Tuesday. I'm really excited we got to pick them up on our schedule because that's not a 40-point better team than us. So I want the girls to know that they can compete with them come sectional time.
Yeah. Well, that's what it's all about, getting ready for the postseason, Coach.
Right.
I appreciate you coming up here and talking with us. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, Coach.
Thank you. You as well.
All right, big win for the Lady Jays as they beat the Knox Lady Redskins 42-21 is the final, as we're going to take a break and come back for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. That's up next. Don't go anywhere here in Nick Collins Insurance Postgame Show.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392.
This year, I'm starting my holiday planning early.
Smart, with all the shopping, travel, and video calls.
That's why I'm getting Surf Fiber Fast Internet, with all the speed I need, plus so much more.
With Surf Fiber Internet, you get perks like free installation, free Wi-Fi, no contracts, no data caps, all-in pricing and price lock for life. Plans start at just $30 a month with AutoPay. Visit surfinternet.com. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas. Go to surfinternet.com for full offer details.
Welcome welcome you back into the Collins Insurance postgame show. We now have an opportunity to talk to head coach of the Knox Lady Redskins. It is Rob Kruger. Coach, a tough game tonight, but the second half you guys definitely tightened some things up.
I thought I was really pleased defensively. Second half, we gave up 25 the first half, and then we I don't know if we made a few adjustments necessarily, or they missed a few more shots, but nonetheless, we held them down to 40. Kept them to 42 points, and we do anything offensively, we feel like you're right there. But obviously the name of the game is putting the ball in the basket, and we just had a very, very difficult time getting that task done tonight.
Yeah, definitely. We were talking about the lid was on the bucket. It just you were getting good shots, and that's what you were saying, Coach. They were getting some good shots on the inside. They just weren't falling.
Yeah, you can tell you've done a really good job with teaching them, your offense. I saw some flex, some circle motion. They run it really well. They get some good looks. I guess you give a little bit of credit to Judson for being aggressive on. You get the ball to the elbow, and they get a lot of tie-ups. But I think. I've seen a really good job by your team running their offense and getting looks, just like you said, just not seeing the ball through the hoop. But you won the third quarter. I think it was low scoring, but you won the third quarter, so that's a positive coming out of the second half, as you mentioned. And valiant effort by the Lady Skins tonight. See some good things.
I think our stats had us like 7 for 37 from the floor, 5 for 18 from the free throw line, and you're just not giving yourself a chance. But I did see some positive things. You mentioned the offense. We had some good looks there, and sometimes it's you can do everything right, but if the ball doesn't go through the hole, it doesn't show on the scoreboard. But we're going to keep at it. We're not going to really change anything. It's just a matter of continuing what we do. Keep working hard at it every day. Continue to preach the same things offensively and defensively in practice, and just get ready for the next game.
Which, by the way, is very soon here for your Knox Lady Redskins. Your next game, as we see here on the schedule, was that this coming Tuesday at Hebron.
Right.
So you'll take on the Hawks. What do you know about them? Anything?
Yeah, they're struggling just like we are.
Like.
It's one of those things where I think a couple years ago they didn't even have a team. But Coach Burke over there does a nice job, and he'll have his girls ready to go, and I expect it to be a good game.
Yeah.
But I'm more concerned right now about our approach to how we handle this tonight and how we come back on Saturday and get ready for Hebron.
Well, Coach, I certainly appreciate your time. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family.
Same to you.
All right, that is head coach Rob Kruger of the Knox Lady Redskins. Tough loss for them tonight, but valiant effort as Ben Anderson just had talked about. And, hey, they did a good job there in the third quarter, but just weren't able to pull things out for Redskin Nation. We're going to take a quick break. Our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game is up next.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration your local Armstrong dealer a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. Mitch?
Yeah, hey, thanks, John. It's time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson-San Pierre High School, who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-star.
5-star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5 Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5 Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
So we'll send it courtside, actually standing directly right in the smack dab in the middle of the Blue Jay head is Chris McGowan. Chris, what are you thinking, or who do you think our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game is?
I'm going with number 15, the 5'7" junior from North Judson, Avery Johnston. Coach Anderson talked about, I should say Dr. Anderson. Sorry, I don't want to disrespect you there, sir.
Nah, Coach is good tonight.
I told him I still call him Coach, because that's how I met him.
Yeah, she hit the back-to-back threes there to spur the Lady Jays on, but she led the Jays in scoring with 13 points tonight. Actually hit 3 threes on the night. So I'm going with the junior, Avery Johnston. Nice to have her back in the lineup after being out for a couple weeks with that foot injury. So nice to have that extra ball handler and that extra shooter in the lineup for the Lady Jays.
Yep, that's who I had as well, Chris. I thought she looked really good tonight, played really well. Tunis had a good game as well, and having that lead, she had the luxury of being able to rest on the bench a little bit. I thought Johnston had some more opportunities. She knocked down some big ones, played really well, and that was my player of the game as well.
I will concur, Doctor.
I keep going back to Spies Like Us.
Doctor.
Well,
great movie.
When Dr. Shepard, superintendent here at North Judson, every time I see him, that's what he says to me, Doctor.
Yeah, I love that movie. That's actually a good movie. Yeah. Dan Aykroyd, Chevy Chase. Oh, yeah, that's a great movie. I want to watch that now. That's a good Thanksgiving holiday kind of movie, somewhat, a little snowy in there. It's a good... It's a good movie. Well, anyway, KVB's WKVI Sports will be back in action Tuesday, December 2nd, as the Winamac Lady Warriors host their cross-county rival, the West Central Lady Trojans. That's right here on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. We remind all of our listeners there is no Saturday Sports Line this coming weekend. We are taking this Saturday off for Thanksgiving holiday break, so we will be back the following Saturday, December 6th. Don't miss out on that show. If you're wondering where we are Saturday, we're enjoying the holiday break. We hope you do as well. We also invite you to follow us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. Final word from you tonight, Chris.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Chris. Are you going down to Indy?
Yeah, I'm going down to Indy. I'm actually leaving tomorrow after I stuff my belly with some turkey.
Nice.
So that got me a room Thursday night, Friday night, and then I'll be coming home Saturday at some point.
Well, I might go see some state games on Friday, so maybe I'll run into you then.
Yeah, you can bunk up with him.
Bunk up? I don't think he wants that. He does not want that, Coach. Yeah. Final word from you tonight.
Yeah, no, I'd start by saying happy Thanksgiving to everyone as well. I have a lot to be thankful for in my life, and appreciate you having me tonight.
Of course.
Great game tonight. Congrats to the Lady Jays, and the Lady Skins need to keep their chin up and keep working hard. And once again, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, Coach. The final saw the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays beat their cross-county historic rival, the Knox Lady Redskins, 42-21 on Turkey Eve. From all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School basketball. For our sports analysts Ben Anderson and Chris McGowan, our in-game announcer John Thompson, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School basketball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.